I really like this music.
It's a pretty good song.
Oh,
Tells me
cutscene.
that Alcom JDK band cooks.
This must be the farm that put out that monster extermination request. Should we
Oh,
go
yeah,
inside,
the
perhaps,
Cow in
and
the
ask
back
for more
is just
details?
dancing.
Yeah, can I explain with music? If you don't know, every art kind of has its own musical theming. I would say, like, for example, the Sky games had a more jazzy feel.
Yeah.
The Crossbow games had a very guitar feel, and more of like
This farmhouse is huge.
yeah, it had a very more of a guitar feel
Look at the cows.
with its OST, and I would say Cold Steel focused. The Cold Steel Airbonia games focused more on a violin,
Yeah.
and more with
Epic high fantasy
And
violin
more-
type feel.
Reverie kind of had that mix between the Crossbow and Airbonia games with a lot more orchestral kind of feel.
Yeah.
The Daybreak games, the Calvert games have a more what's the correct word? It has more of an EDM feel.
Oh. Interesting.
'Cause it uses a lot of techno music.
This all serves as part of my training too, so please allow us to undertake the request. Well, if you insist, you'll come across a plateau of sorts if you proceed beyond here. That's where the monster tends to appear. It truly is a ferocious one.
Yeah.
It is so much so that passing by the area is impossible, as it attacks everything it sees. Do take care when approaching it. Right, being careless with this one doesn't seem like an option. I have to be thoroughly prepared for it. Allow us to make her there once our
That's right.
preparations are complete, then. Yeah, let's just give this everything we've got.
Oh, there's another item accessory that's also really funny if you get to Laura also with the Dominate and Range Master Quartz build.
Let's see.
What it would do is every turn, you'll gain every turn, doesn't count your enemies and
Let's see. I
your
don't think I
teammates'
have
turns
it noted.
is you'll gain 2 or 3 CP each turn. So it's just also funny.
I probably
That's
should have upgraded my stuff, but
And you'll be
fuck it,
fine.
we ball. That be a
Oh, there's
train.
a train.
I like trains.
Man.
And now myself in editing is going to be tempted.
Transcontinental Railroad, huh? Guess that'll take you out of the country.
Is this the right
I find it
place?
funny we all just.
Yeah.
I find it
If
funny
you
like
keep on heading
three of us
east,
just. Oh,
you'd
that's the
eventually
train.
reach Gorelia Fortress.
Let's see.
Hey, Graelia Fortress. That's from the beginning of the game.
Oh, there's a dinosaur.
There you are. This
Yeah,
is the
it's
thing,
indeed a scary
right?
dinosaur.
Is this
Yeah,
is the
this
boss?
Yep.
Okay.
It's saying
That's
warning.
cool.
Is that the monster we're looking for?
Yeah, it's just a guy. Look at him.
It certainly seems to be.
Guy.
It looks pretty tough. What should we do? We don't really have any choice, do we? We have to kill it. It's causing problems for the farmers. Everyone, double check your equipment. We need to be prepared for whatever this thing throws at us. Understood. Right. Hi
Yeah,
there,
it
bud.
won't attack you. You have to go up to it and attack, and just go to it.
Watch out, this is a tough one.
Oh, it starts off with an attack. Joy.
This is your third mini boss, so yay.
Well, this is a bit of an issue because now no one's in range of Elliot's buffs. Revives one ally and heals a small. Okay, that's useful. Crafts. Let's see.
S-Craft
Turn to
2.
flames!
I could, but eh.
You can also
My turn.
scan
Wait,
it.
I don't do any damage. Let's resounding beat us.
Give it up, everyone. Here we go.
I feel like I'm in a bad spot. Like,
All right, let's do this.
I feel screwed.
Everyone's getting the buffs except Laura.
Yep. And I can't use her 'cause she doesn't have craft points. Uh-oh.
You got some healing items, but don't stress using them.
Am I dying one hit too?
Let's see. Where's my scanner? I should have equipped stuff to the slots. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Uh-oh. Well, might as well, right?
Okay, so I want to
with
bonk
water.
it with water. Got it.
Well, it makes antique keys in the blizzard.
My turn.
Ooh!
Yikes. That is terrifying.
Well, at least this will deal like... I
9K.
don't know. Should be an attack that deals maybe 500 or 600.
That's revive, but not heal.
You have a Tear Bomb.
Do I need Terror Bomb? I'm not sure. No, I don't.
No, it's too much. It heals
Too much
too
for this
much.
point in the game. Would be a bit of a waste, yeah.
Go!
My turn.
I'm gonna double up Resounding Beat, I think. Did I already do that? No, I didn't.
everyone.
No.
The only issue is you are still outside.
900 doesn't count.
Oh, it's still so much.
Oh, someone has to be a staff bot.
I probably want to
Pain's
heal
already
you
begun.
again. Oh, I really should have upgraded some of her.
Thanks.
Oh. This is gonna be a long fight.
Go!
Okay.
Yeah.
I can impede you. So.
Oh yeah, so you can get over to Laura.
Now's our chance!
An opening.
Nice.
My turn.
Let's armor breaker you.
Shatter.
You know, yeah, death down is good.
Yeah. Let's see. What should I do with
Resounding Beat
you?
Laura now. So,
I could resounding beat her, but yeah, I probably should.
Keep it up, everyone.
Just refresh it.
It's my turn.
Let's see. What would your craft do? It still takes full damage from fire, so
yeah. Yeah,
I
burn.
don't want it to end up on
Turn
that
to
crit
flames.
though.
So that's when you do
Here we
a
go.
funny with Laura and S-Break, but you can't do that.
Yeah. You need, because I don't have S-crafts for anyone else, which is the problem.
Yeah. You still early game.
But this delay would move it away from there. I
Hopefully if it lands.
think. Yeah.
Hopefully.
There!
Oh, it will.
Please.
Of course.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
We're in the clear. I still can't armor break you again though.
Yeah, we
No,
did
just
try that.
aqua bleed it. And
I
it's
think
another
the
crit.
from Elliot, so this will deal 900.
Yeah, because Elliot doesn't really do much. Let's just aqua bleed.
To be
Why not?
fair, Elliot would have been downed if you didn't have the sounding
I
beat
can
up.
do this.
Yes. No, he's a good support.
Yeah.
Let's keep Flamberging
Turn
you.
to flames. Burn.
Here we go!
I'm almost out of motivate, but not quite.
There!
Oh, the level of the boss is the recommended level of the base set boss.
Ooh,
Sounds like
now we're doing
that's
some
pretty
damage.
good.
Alright. And then I suppose I should just... because you'll have
Very
armor
good.
breaker again.
Shatter.
Hit you with the defense down.
My turn!
Hit you with the
All right,
motivate.
Let's do this!
Understood.
Let's have Elliot go for another of the
Resounding beat.
aqua.
Oh yeah. Because I still have a couple of turns on resounding beat.
Ah!
Alright, the boss through.
Okay, I think some more aqua bleeds, I guess.
Let's
Turn to
keep using
flames.
Flamberge.
Burn. My turn.
And the boss is also
Pretty good.
paralyzed, so there's a chance.
Focus activate. Of course.
Crafts. Nope. That would put you after. But
I'd
because
probably
we...
just go for. I'd probably go for a regular attack at that
You
point.
can,
Nah, I
you can
can just-
delay it.
There! Now's our chance!
Easy.
Ooh,
There we go.
there's-
Kill, steal.
Your swordsmanship gets better with every battle.
And I've got a way to go to get to your level.
Yeah.
And level up for Laura, I think.
did it! Not bad.
Oh! Okay.
Let's just look at what the move actually does.
I don't know how we did it, but we won. It would have been even tougher if not for the power of our combat links. I hate to admit it, but Arcus does seem to have a lot of potential. You hate to admit it. Why? Never mind that. We should go tell the people at the farm that we took care of the monster they reported. Oh, yeah. I hope they're pleased. Is something wrong, Laura? No, it's nothing. Let's go. Okay.
So congratulations, you've bopped a dinosaur.
Yeah, okay, so look, the Blessed Arrow is another healing move, so...
Right,
Oh yeah, and alright, you equip your weapon stuff.
let's equip some orbs, yeah.
Ew.
ADF plus
Action.
2.
Underscore test.
I'm equipping that. Let's see. Who needs shields? Probably you, because you're going to be close to the enemies. I should probably put tier on you. No, you already have tier. And then just put tier on you. Yeah, that works.
Yeah. If you...
There is a chest
Do
there.
you know how to check, like...
Eh, whatever, I'll get it later.
He's ditching the loot.
I
Fear.
am... I just don't want to fight more enemies right now.
Everybody in the comments section, flame Mario for skipping that chest. Please.
I didn't skip this one.
Well, I didn't
Skip
say
that one.
I didn't say this one. I said that one exactly.
Wait a minute. Where's the
There's
farmhouse?
Highway 1.
No, this is the farmhouse. Right. Just making sure it wasn't on the last map. Alright. Oh, I assume you've taken care of that monster. That's correct. Thank goodness. Thank you so much. Now we can finally begin harvesting again. I'll have to let the family know right away. You're welcome. I found myself surprised at how close this area is to Celtic, however. Wouldn't it have been much quicker to make a request to the provincial army instead? Well, it is admittedly close, but this area, in Celtic as a whole really, is on the very outskirts of the Cruzian province. As such, the provincial army isn't very interested in aiding us. Ah. Yeah, that's not too hard to believe considering their attitude earlier. That certainly doesn't sit well with me. I probably shouldn't say any more on the matter. However, I do still owe you all your reward for this. Please take these. Fresh eggs, strawberries, honey syrup,
Starberry. Not
Oh,
strawberry,
sorry.
starberry.
coarse rock salt. That's really generous. Can we really have this much? Why, of course. We've got enough to last us here as it is. After all your help, it's the least that I can do. I hope you enjoy them. These look great, thank you. You don't get much fresher than this. I'm looking forward to digging in. I'm rather envious that you have the opportunity to eat such delicious food every day. Yeah,
It's salt.
it's one of the benefits of being a farmer. Unfortunately, though, it's not all good. Things have been getting tougher lately, seeing as how goods are being imported so cheaply nowadays. Huh, I wasn't aware of that. Importing's become a much easier task now that the Transcontinental Railroad now thanks to the Transcontinental Railroad and international flights. Furthermore, more and more goods can now be legally imported as a result of the rising population. Come to think of it, I have noticed an increase in cheaper ingredients lately. Oh, my apologies, I shouldn't be wasting your time
Politics.
with all this.
I wouldn't say
Regardless,
it's
you have all
politics,
my
it's more
thanks.
so economics.
It's,
Well, yeah. I'm just saying politics right now because that does, like, it's...
they're related.
Yeah.
Quest East Celtic Highway Monster completed.
I do like
And that's all the
the
quests.
inclusion of that dialogue, though, from the farmer, because of the fact that it does help the world building.
Oh, it really does,
Yeah.
yeah. Ugh, that does it for all the mandatory tasks. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pooped. Same. I don't venture out in the highways very often. Two of you sure seem okay, though. Well, my hometown is in the countryside, too, so I'm kind of used to this. And with all the training Laura does, I imagine this is probably nothing for her. Indeed, I find this level of exercise to be quite manageable. However... what is it? No, I'm sure it's nothing. I believe we should return to the inn now, shouldn't we not? Yeah, let's. I'm guessing Instructor Sarah is still there. We can give a report and also ask her a bit more about the purpose behind these field studies. That would definitely be good to know. She hasn't told us anything about what's happening tomorrow either. Alright then, let's head back to town.
If you don't know, I'm like, when I first played this, every time I first played through a Trails game, I kill every single enemy in the area.
I should probably do a little off-camera level grinding at some point.
Yes.
EP charge 1 in the chest, nice. And there was another chest over here, and an enemy. I couldn't get behind it. Alright, let's just bonk these guys.
I can do this.
No counter. Oof.
That enemy is amusing.
Ooh, blessed arrow healing all enemies in the area. Nice.
Allies in the area with the
yeah.
spread
Turn to
40
flames.
CP to all allies.
Burn! Go!
I'll pick you up.
Nice.
Right.
Right, you still don't have any AoE stuff though.
What do you mean? The S-Craft is AoE.
Well, okay, yeah, but that's an S-Craft.
My turn.
I can only hit... Wait, what if they move into it? I can just barely hit all three of them because the movement pattern makes the hitbox big enough.
My turn.
Ah,
Arcus activate.
Nice.
Right.
Took out a flying tomato, how could you?
It's my turn.
But you missed!
Oh, please.
And now you finish it off.
Is everyone okay?
Oh. Now let's... Whoop. Round bait. Interesting. Alright. This is the way back to... Yes, it is. Alright.
I think with this chapter, they slightly start introducing the politics of the world and like the economic stuff. So
Yeah.
Which Charles is very heavy into its politics and economics.
Yeah. Appears to be some manner of dispute occurring. Wonder what's up. Should we go take a look? Yeah, let's go and see. Uh-oh. Don't give me that crap. This is my spot. I paid for it, so it's mine. I'm the one who paid for this spot. Look, I've even got the permit for it, so stop stop lying to me and Vamoose. May I ask what the problem is? Perhaps we can help in some way. There seems to be some question over which of these two gentlemen gets control of this area to set up his stall. The young merchant over there is local, while the merchant wearing the suit is from the capital. So they're both claiming the same spot. How odd. Permits for the market are issued by the province's ruling lord. Oh, so for Celtic that would be... Ah. This isn't good. We must stop them. Who are you? Unhand me at once! Not sure what exactly is going on here, but violence isn't gonna solve anything. You both need to calm yourselves. You've been worked into a rage. Ugh. Ah. What are you, high schoolers? This has nothing to do with you meddling kids. we're having a mature discussion here, and I'll thank you not to interfere. Since when has grabbing a person by the neck been considered mature? If you truly intend to have a mature discussion, perhaps you should try acting more like adults. What did you say to me? We're students from Thor's military academy. We're currently visiting this town on a field study. And while we're not yet formal members of the army, I'm afraid we cannot simply walk by and ignore a fight in such a public place. A military academy? Ugh, so they're a bunch of soldiers in training. Ah, what in Adios' name is happening here?
I like how we have the name for the actual god of France.
Oh, look what you've done. Manager Otto. I've been filled in on what happened. I understand both of you have a permit for the same stall, is that correct? Yeah. And both permits expire at the same time, too. What's the meaning of this? I understand your concerns, but fighting over here is greatly inconveniencing the other customers. I'll be happy to discuss the matter in private, but I'll need to ask you both to put your differences aside until it's been resolved. Okay. I guess. They really are like kids. Well, that was a close one.
Now that you've caused such a massive disturbance, who's going to buy at your stall?
Oh, and I was just bleeding is why I was hurting.
I really appreciate the four of you stepping in to help defuse the situation. Though I suppose I should know, I expect no less from the infamous Class 7 I've heard so much about. Oh? How do you know about Class 7? My name's Otto. I'm the manager of Keldix Grand Market. I've some things to discuss with you if you'd be so kind as to come along. I'll treat you to some tea. Rip.
So, taxes.
So you were responsible for choosing our assignments. Indeed. Principal Van Dyke is an old friend of mine, you see. He asked me to personally select a few tasks that you might be able to complete. Well, that was nice of him. We appreciate your consideration as well. Oh, it was no trouble at all. Likewise, I'm grateful for you taking some troublesome tasks off my hand. I can't thank you enough for your help with the market. If you hadn't been there, I imagine someone would have wound up getting hurt. I'm just glad we got there when we did. So both merchants will be taking turns using the same stall at the front of the market. That's right, both their permits are genuine, but their merchandise and temperaments don't lend themselves to sharing a space. Eventually, they agreed to a compromise where they would each make use of the front stall on alternate weeks. The other stall we reserved is near the back of the market, however, so whoever's relegated there will likely see far fewer sales numbers. That's better than nothing, I guess, but still really unfortunate. I must admit, I do find this whole matter rather perplexing. To my knowledge, the issue of market permits is the sole responsibility of each province's ruling lord. For a mistake such as this to have been made in the first place raises some rather unpleasant questions. That's true. It's a lord's duty to control the flow of goods. If he can't handle it, the local economy could really suffer. Quite right. Ordinarily, that responsibility would fall on the Duke's household. The Duke? The Cruzian province is ruled by Duke Alberea, one of the four most powerful nobles in the entire country. But lately, the situation surrounding the Duke's household has been getting a bit complicated. Complicated? A few months ago, he increased the sales tax for our market rather significantly. And with a larger percentage of their profits being taken from them, the merchants begun to get rather desperate. Fights like the one you saw earlier are becoming more and more commonplace. I see. Sales tax is something which should not be raised without careful consideration. History has shown us how damaging such actions can be. I have never heard of anything like that happening in the capital. Have you tried raising objections to the increase? Of course. I've even gone to Berryhard numerous times to petition the Duke personally. Names and places are hard, but they always just drive me away at the gate without listening to a word I have to say. This has been going on for roughly 2 months now. If that's the case, the mix-up with the permits may be more than just an accident. Are you suggesting they might be getting careless when dealing with the market, or maybe they're deliberately trying to cause problems? I don't think it's a good idea to jump to conclusions. But I will say that before all this began, the soldiers in the guardhouse absolutely would have intervened in a scuffle like that. Oh? Unlike the Imperial Army, a provincial army's main priority is maintaining the status quo throughout their territory. So mediating arguments which threaten the status quo should absolutely fall within the scope of their duties. Correct. It seems that unless we accept this tax increase, they intend to turn a blind eye to the market. The commanding officer at the guardhouse even made comments suggesting as such. That's not right at all. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking about matters like this with you. This is strictly an internal affair to be dealt with among us merchants. You have nothing to concern yourselves with it. You need to be focused on your field study. I'll have a list of tasks for you tomorrow morning as well. You will? So you were asked to prepare some for each day of our visit then? That's right. I've got a few difficult ones in mind too, but I'm sure you'll be up for them. Or at least, I hope you are. Don't worry, we are. We'll do our very best to meet your expectations. Alright. So where's the inn? Oh, there's more cutscene. God damn it! I've read so much already. My voice is starting to hurt.
It's Trails of Cold Steel. You're stuck in cutscene land.
Provincial lords have the duty and the right to decide upon and collect taxes in the regions they control. And as long as that remains the case, there's not really much the general populace can do to stand against them. I'm reluctant to comment on how others choose to rule their own territories, but harassing one's people like this seems clearly inappropriate. I've heard many rumors about the current House Alberea. The current head is Eustace's dad, right? So couldn't we ask Eustace for some help here? I doubt there's anything he could do. Among the nobility, decisions made by the head of the house are absolute. And since the Albereas represent one of the 4 great houses, that old tradition is absolutely guaranteed to be alive and well. The Emperor himself is probably the only one with more power than the heads of the 4 great houses. Yes, that's a no then. I see you're all busy mulling things over. Excellent, excellent. Hello, Sarah.
Yeah, I like how you knew that was Sarah.
Oh, I can tell. I can just tell. Instructor Sarah? What brings you here? I figured it was about time for me to get going. Group B's not getting anything done as expected, so I'm off to help sort them out. What?
Oh, she's handling blood groups.
Yep, you're going to see Group B now.
I was wondering earlier.
The town of Parm is considerable distance from here. No, you let me worry about that. You 4 are perfectly capable of looking after yourselves anyway, right? Put your heads together and think, and I'm certain you'll see what you need to do. The wave. Adios be with you.
Adios.
Oh, I didn't even get to read that,
Adios.
no! It auto-played.
Adios,
Used
yeah.
to be with you.
Adios be with you, yeah. I was tripping over my words trying to read it in time. I can't believe it. It's as though she knows exactly what's going on. Even though she spent the whole day drinking at the inn, can she read minds or something? I'd suggest we return to our room and rest for the night in any case. We still have our reports to write, so an early dinner seems wise. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I'm so tired. Me too. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep at the dinner table without even making it to my bed.
Relatable.
Alright, where is the inn? There it is. Let's return to the inn. Please be voice acted. Please be voice acted.
Ah, that was
Oh my God.
delicious. Those are some seriously fresh vegetables, too.
Yeah, nothing beats food made from local ingredients.
I quite enjoyed the rye bread myself.
I suppose this whole
I think
field
you're about
study
to
thing
be
isn't
introduced to
so
one of my
bad when you take
favorite
the menu
aspects
into
of
account. I wonder what
Rain.
the others in Group B are doing right now.
Somehow, I doubt they're sitting around a table and talking like we are.
That would certainly be a shock if they were. I can't help but question what exactly Class 7's purpose is, though. Instructor Sarah says it's about Arcus, but I don't think that's the only reason we've been brought together.
I'm certain it's not. If that were all, today's field study tasks would serve little purpose.
It seems as though she's trying to make us experience, I don't know, things. Like all kinds of things, big and small. What I can't wrap my head around, though, is why.
Yeah,
We're having fun with the camera angle there.
Mm-hmm.
This is just panning around.
We have 3D space now.
Place. Why don't you just
Spice.
go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along.
what do we have to offer one another when our reasons for enrolling at Thor's in the first place are undoubtedly very different?
Our reasons?
I hadn't considered that.
My reason for enrolling was quite simple. I aim to come ever closer to my goal. Or rather, to the person whom I regard as such.
Who's that?
This is neither the time nor the place to discuss such matters. Best to save that topic for another day.
Sauce.
What about you, Elisa? Why did you enroll at the academy?
There's no one single reason, but I think I just wanted to assert my independence. I mean, my situation back at home isn't exactly ideal, and this seemed like a good way to get out and do more, I guess.
I see.
It sounds like I'm probably in the minority then. See, I wasn't intending on coming here at all originally. I wanted to do something completely different.
You did?
Oh yeah, you said you were really hoping you'd get into a music academy, right?
Oh?
Well, I wasn't that serious about it or anything. What about you, Reen? You're the last holdout, and since you're the one who brought it up, it's only fair you answer the question too.
Me? I wanted to find myself, I guess.
Find yourself?
Huh?
Sorry. That makes it sound like a much bigger deal than it actually is. That's the best way I can think of to put it, though.
Nothing wrong with that. Going on a journey of self-discovery? It's actually a pretty cool answer.
Yeah, I had no idea you were such a romanticist. You sure don't come across as one.
I shouldn't have said anything.
So you want me to wake you up at 6 tomorrow, right? Yes, please. We only have until tomorrow evening, so we need to get an early start. Really appreciate it. Not a problem at all. Have a good night. Good night.
But we're not actually going to sleep yet, are we? Not until we write our reports for the day.
I want to shut off my brain so badly right now, but it doesn't look like that's happening anytime soon.
Pain.
She seems to have forgotten all
Doesn't
about
say.
the room situation. And I'm not about to remind her.
Reen?
What is it?
I was unsure whether to ask or not, but I've
Ready for
decided
a
that this
humongous
question
wardrobe?
bears answering. Why have you chosen to hold back?
What?
Your sword style and technique. It is the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school, is it not? Popularized by the sword hermit, Yoon Kafai, it combines the best elements of other Eastern sword styles. Those who master any of its forms are referred to as a divine blade, and are said to understand the true nature of all things.
You certainly know an awful lot about it. I didn't think it was particularly renowned here in the Empire.
We of the Arcade School consider the studying of other swordsmanship styles to be an essential part of our training.
Makes
In
sense.
addition, my father once told me, if you follow the path of the sword, it is only a matter of time before you encounter a follower of the 8 leaves.
Your father said that? It's an honor to be acknowledged by the Radiant Blade Master himself. I'm nothing special, though. I'm just a dropout who's never even been able to progress past beginner level.
Sauce.
I did train under
believe
Master
you.
Ka-Fi for a while, but I started to feel like I couldn't go any further with my abilities, and he cut my training short.
What?
So I'm really not holding back. Honest.
I do not believe him for a second.
I actually kind of feel like I'm dirtying the good name of the 8-Leaf School, in fact.
So, this
This
introduces
is my
one of
limit.
Green's core
I'm
aspects in his
sorry I
development
can't
is his
quite live up
self-doubt.
to your expectations.
It's one of my favorite things about his character.
Well, we've got like 4 games, probably like 7 games with him for character development.
Laura?
You have no reason to apologize to me. This is a matter you must come to terms with on your own. Though I'll admit to some disappointment, I was hoping you'd prove to be a good sparring partner. I'm going to practice outside for a bit. Please go and finish your report with Elisa and Elliot.
Oh, Irene, you blew it.
You know what they say about girls liking confidence?
There's a lot he doesn't want to talk about, huh? I can see in his eyes sometimes that he's bottling something up and trying really hard to keep anyone else from noticing.
You've noticed it too? You sure have taken quite an interest in him.
I was just
You
trying to
sure
work
did.
out the best time to apologize, that's all. It's not like I've been consciously paying attention to him or anything, honestly.
Liar.
Baka.
Cinderella.
Baka,
Green's not
baka,
the only one
baka.
bottling up his feelings, though, is he? You've been doing the same thing.
Oh, Elliot, just calling her right out.
Yeah, I guess I have.
Happy 6 a.m.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you.
Information as a perk. All right.
+1.
We'll have to equip that.
Keep up the good work.
Didn't give me a save prompt.
Yeah.
The
It's
next
okay,
day.
you just got another 20 minutes of cutscene, then you can save.
Oh my god. You're not even wrong.
You're gonna have one
Please.
episode.
I was gonna cut it. I was gonna cut it at that logo loading screen thing.
Nope, you didn't save.
Maybe I'll work it out in editing.
No, you're here forever. We're keeping all of this in. We'll just cut it right now and then resume
This
next
is gonna
one.
be a
It'll be
fucking
very
blooper.
impromptu.
But no, I'll figure something out, I'm sure. Here are your tasks for the
Actually
day.
finished it.
The market manager left them with me. Thank you.
Got another envelope.
A new quest.
Field study day 2, assigned tasks. Alright. Another highway monster. And a lost wallet, but neither of these are essential.
Huh.
Huh.
They're all optional.
Even fewer than yesterday. Maybe he gave us less work to do because he knew we were going back to Tris today. Sounds
Oh,
about
that's
right. He's a very considerate man. The last train headed your way leaves around 9 tonight. You get those done quickly enough, you can have dinner here before you leave. Thank you very much. You said the thing. We
Sure.
greatly appreciate your kindness.
Hey, so
Shall
nothing
we
big
get
will
started
happen up
then?
before we leave, right?
Sounds good. Looks like today's tasks are all optional. So we
We
could
could
just,
just go home after
leave.
this.
Hey Laura, I wanted to apologize for what I said to you yesterday evening. Rain? As I told you then, this is a matter you must come to terms with on your own. It's not something for which an apology is required. That's not really what I mean. I wanted to apologize for making light of the way of the sword. What I said about being a dropout who's never been able to progress past the beginner's level was disrespectful. To Master Cafe, to the school I follow, and to the path of the sword itself. And for those reasons, I feel it was inappropriate for me to say what I said, so I'm sorry. If that's the case, then there's one other person you should be apologizing to as well. I can't pretend to know much about your personal circumstances, but regardless of one's background and social standing, one should always be able to live with pride in him or herself. Thus, if you truly did make light of yourself and your own abilities, that is an act of shame for which you owe yourself recompense. Let me ask you a question, Reen. Do you like the Path of the Sword?
I am the bone of my soul.
You like
Not
swords?
really a matter of liking it or disliking it, I don't think. It's a part of my life, an inseparable part of who I am.
He's a speech hero.
That's all I wanted to hear. I feel exactly the same way.
No, the
Laura.
sword crazed.
So you two are friends again, then? Were we not? There was never any rift between us that I know about. Indeed, this was all handled rather neatly, I felt. You're both so simple-minded. I feel like an idiot for spending so much time trying to devise a plan to get the two of you to make up. Well, you did what now? It would seem we've caused you undue concern. Jeez, can we all just forget about this and move on? Oh, she's blushing. Oh, looks like the ground's dried after rainfall, so to speak. Glad to see you all looking a bit less gloomy. Margot, we've got trouble. Big trouble.
There we go.
There's our required quest. Slow down, Louise. It's first thing in the morning. And you're about poised to wake the dead. You're making such a commotion. Where have you been anyway? You're late. I'm sorry, I just got caught up on the way here. But never mind that, we have big trouble. Something terrible happened over at the market. Something terrible, you say? What terrible thing has happened exactly? Well, it sounds like it actually took place last night. Two of the stalls over at the market were destroyed, and the merchandise was stolen. Uh-oh.
Somebody stole the imperial carrots.
That is most terrible indeed. A robbery? Oh my. I suppose that means the market might be opening late today. Which means we could end up with more customers as people wait here for a resolution. You got it. I read that part, but I accidentally hit the advance before I could say it.
You can pause it.
As for you four, this is our problem, not yours. You just focus on your field study and leave the answers to us locals. You have your own tasks to worry about, after all. Of course. We'll be back later. Thanks again. Alright. But, that's going to be saved for next week, I suppose. Oh, come on, more cutscenes. No. Let me, please let my voice rest. I have a stream tomorrow. Oh, what should we do now? I have to admit, I'm curious.
This episode should be called
It's not far, so
Mario suffers from never-ending
we might as well just go take a look. I can't save during cutscenes too, which is pain. Alright, let's take a slight detour and see what's happening at the market
You
then.
would think with how Trousers is a visual novel, they'll add that.
We will do that though
Hooray, we're free.
next week. Jesus Christ. That ended up being an hour and 20-minute long recording session. Oh hell.
Oh man.
Well, the length really did come from the cutscenes, didn't it?
Jesus.
Oh man.
Well, that's gonna be a long episode.
Oh, you survived day 1 of Celtic. Welcome to day 2.
Oh, we will see everyone next week. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Never ends.